Hello and welcome to another update for my Mets Realm Fame team. This is Out of the Park Baseball 25 Perfect Team in the year 2049. And last season in 2048, we got back to the Silver League and got 82 wins. And we didn't make the playoffs, but we held our own and we were able to compete and sort of just tread along. And so hopefully this time around we will be a little bit better, and we do have somewhat of an upgrade going into this season that I didn't reveal last time, but I will talk about it a little bit later. So why don't we get right to it? If you're new to the channel, my team only consists of Mets players. If it's got Mets on the card, then it is eligible to be part of my team. So let's get right to it. So Christian Scott, 3.82 ERA, and not too bad. He was kind of okay, so was kind of up and down. Not as good as he usually is, but I guess I'm not too upset. But 3.82, and he was 3.65 last time around. Not trending in the best direction. I haven't really tweaked his settings since I made it to Silver League, but I might have to do that to see if I can get better results. So Christian Scott, even though he does okay, I wish he could be a little bit better. And so now we go to Tom Seaver, probably the most disappointing player, 4.48 ERA, 7 wins and 17 losses. Ouch. Pretty bad, pretty bad. Not quite sure why his card isn't going. I'm going to have to look at tweaking his individual settings a little bit, see if I'm missing something, if I need to go one direction more or another, or if I'm just getting unlucky, which can happen in this game. So we shall see with Tom Seaver. Jacob DeGrom, a 4.63 ERA. Again, not great. Previously, he was 3.82 and then 4.30 before. I don't know what to do with this guy. I mean, he's got a pretty decent card, but I just can't get him to be a great pitcher on my team. And even though it kind of fits for the era of the card, it's a 2016. What is this? A 2014 DeGrom. So yeah, I guess it fits realistically, but I'm not getting the results that I want out of this card. Probably my most disappointing card of all of them. So Jacob DeGrom, probably gonna have to keep tweaking that card setting, the player strategy settings, to see if I can get a better result. So that's 11 and 14. Now we go to Nolan Ryan. This is one that that kind of confounds me a little bit. A 4.15 ERA, not a horrible ERA, but you will notice he's got a 145 innings right here, which is substantially lower than my other pitchers. That means he doesn't go that far. He goes 3 innings, 4 innings. Pitches pretty good most of the time, but he burns my pen. So I'm in a position where, even though he does a pretty good job in the innings that he pitches, I think he strains my bullpen a little bit too much. So I might roll with him one more season, but I'm leaning towards moving him to the pen and moving Syndergaard or Viola or somebody else in the pitching spot to see how that goes. Nolan Ryan, another card that I expect good things from, but you see he's got 51 stamina. So he's a starting pitcher, but he doesn't really go that long. So it is what it is. Here's the one that I'm happy about. Bobby Ojeda. Now, last season he had a 4.39 ERA. This time a 3.07. My best pitcher, invested a lot in Bobby Ojeda. 15-8. Can't say that I can't say how thrilled I am about this because his I might have to go to his stats right here. Let's see. Let me make sure. There we go. So it's so you could see his stats, ERA wise, pitched pretty good at the end of the season. And his stats looking very good here. 0-2, 1-0-0, 5 earned runs. That's not great, but he's got you might need to go full screen to see this. 4 earned runs, then 2, 4, and then he had a stretch here of 2-0, 1-2, 1-1, and then 7 down here. So he's had some ERA bloater starts, like the 7 earned runs in July. But he's generally been pretty darn good, and I'm pretty impressed with Bobby Ojeda. Now let me get to another area that I am impressed with. My pen. My pen did a lot better than last time. Wasn't thrilled about my pen last time around, but Tug McGraw, 2.94, 33 saves, could have been a little bit better. Here's who I'm very thrilled with because I'm investing in him. Billy Wagner, Combinator, 2.22 ERA, 3 saves. And then Roger McDowell, 2.98 ERA, who I am also investing in. And so I'm happy about that. Then Skip Lockwood, middle reliever, 3.53. I've had a lot of trouble getting him going and getting a good ERA out of him. And so I think I might have finally figured out how to get him going. So hopefully we will see more of that after I've made tweaks to his player strategy settings. And then we got Jesse Orosco, 4.02 ERA. Not too great, but he was kind of okay most of the season. He might be getting to that point of ineffectiveness. I also can upgrade him again, so I might have to think about that. Then Danny Frisello, 6.16 ERA. Not good. Seems like I might have to figure out a better person for this position instead of Frisello, but I don't have a whole lot of great options, so we shall see. Maybe what ends up happening, I can move Nolan Ryan in that spot, and then move a starting pitcher there, then move and get another long reliever. So that's definitely on the table moving forward, and we shall see. I can also get the better version of Frisello and upgrade him a bit, so we will see about that. And then we got Noah Syndergaard, 5.07, long reliever. Not particularly great, but I don't really put a whole lot of stock in my long relievers. Frank Viola, 4.35, same thing. Not quite sure what to expect from long relievers in general. And I will say I think that the game doesn't really handle long relievers properly, so I'm kind of forgiving on that front. All right, let's go to lineup. So there's no one new in my lineup, but there is an upgrade in my lineup, and that is Cespedes. I have the Combinator version of Cespedes now. He's upgraded once. I actually got him in the middle of last season, but unfortunately the game does not let you just swap between them because they count the Combinator version as the same person as the other card, as every card of the same person is treated the same. So if I had sent my other normal Cespedes down, it would have made me wait 14 games, and I didn't want to afford that. So this time around, I just put him in from the beginning of the season, and I had to wait. Like, I got him this card a long time, like from like near the beginning last season, but fortunately, I felt like my team just couldn't afford to put him in, so had to wait a while. And he didn't really do a whole lot this time around. So anyway, let's go through our stats here. 292 average for Cleon Jones, not bad. He's actually playing much better than I would have expected. So I'm happy that his card is still doing something. Piazza 268 average, not great. As you can see, there's a big drop off in averages: 20 homers, 72 RBIs. Alfonso, 11 homers, 53 RBIs, 253 average. Bonilla, 22 homers, 68 RBIs, 243 average. David Wright, 237 with 3 homers, 19 homers, 59 RBIs. Not great. Not great. Darryl, 17 homers and 62 RBIs and 234 average. Lindor, I was hoping his card would go to 100. It's only a 98. Still does pretty much the same. 222 average, 9 homers, 39 RBIs. Cespedes, 220 average, 19 homers, 65 RBIs. He's not that power hitter I expected him to be. But I will say I was happy Beltran took a little bit of a leap with more home runs: 26 homers, 80 RBIs, 211 average, and this may be the most homers he's had. Let me double check that. 26 homers, 2049. He had 28 in the first full season. I had him in 2041 in the Iron League. So the fact that he was able to put this out is a pretty good sign. So I'm not that upset with Beltran, since I'm able to get better output this time around. But as you know, this is a guess series of my record. So now that I gave you my stats, what do you think my record was? So I'm gonna count down before I do my grand reveal. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I finished 79 and 84. Not great, but just like, crazy seasons can happen. A lot of, it does how good your team, how far your team goes doesn't necessarily depend on how good your team is. Could have to do with the other people in your league, and I just happened to squeeze into that last wild card spot. I had a three-way tie going in to the last game of the season for 2 wild card spots. I lost the last game, and then I was in a 1-game playoff with this team right here. You might have to go full screen to see that. And I won the 1-game playoff. And as you can see, this league, this conference, not very good. I mean, 2 teams, mine and another under 500, made the playoffs. So, not a very strong conference. And, yeah. But there was a 108 team win team and 105 win team. So, probably maybe that's a result of those 2 teams beating everyone down in the conference. So we'll see. But the good thing is we don't get relegated. We don't. Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you. I lost those wild card games. I went 2-0. 0-2, which is not shocking. I lost to an 88 win team. And yeah, so I lost the wild card series, and it's not that surprising as a team that kind of fell apart at the end of the season. I lost, let's see, you can see a lot of red. These are my last regular season games. And then I lost 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 out of my last 11. So I lost 8 out of my last 11. Yeah. So yeah, that'll do it. That will put you in a tough spot and lower that record. But I was having a pretty decent September up until this part of the schedule. And I had a pretty good August. So just to, let's go take a look at team stats. August was 14-14. July was 15-11. May was 17-10. I started off bad, 8-16 in April. And September was 10-16. So, yeah, my team, it's, just holding on. Just holding on. Might need another bat on my team. I feel I need a bat and maybe another starter at this point. But, yeah, that's my team. It's not feeling optimistic. I don't have that feeling like I'm about to break out and go on a run. And if you saw the comment on my last video, I said that because if I don't feel like my team, I'm not gonna continue the series if I feel like I'm just treading water and not doing enough. Doesn't make sense. And I always knew when I started the series that around now is when the series would probably end, because that's just how this game goes, unfortunately. So anyway, if you made it through the end of this video and you have an opinion on me continuing the series or ending it for those reasons, you can definitely let me know what you think in the comments, and I will take whatever you say into consideration and let you know what I think. I don't mind. I always look at the comments. So thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe and like, and if you like what you see, like it. Subscribe if you want notifications. I appreciate all the views and anyone who watches my video. I appreciate it. So yeah, have a nice day and look forward to next season. Hopefully we have a better result and be more competitive. So yeah, see you later. Have a nice day.